how's it going? My name's ErikAnthony, and this will be my StockTalk vlog. So I've never done one of these before, but I thought I'd just try to keep it as raw as possible for the first video. I'll be posting this. I need to create an email and a YouTube, but I will doing all those things today, and then I'll post this. But just a little bit about me and what this vlog will be about. I'm driving right now, as you can tell, but this this vlog will, like I said before, will be called StockTalk. So I just hope to be making one every day. I haven't decided yet on what time per day, but it'll definitely be either at the end of the market, or if something big's happening in the middle of the market, at a midday, I guess, mid-session. And like, getting back to me, a little bit about me. I've been investing for a couple of years. I work from home, which makes life a little bit easier for me to kind of monitor the market, in a sense, as maybe someone else that has to still do a 9 to 5 but leave home. I live with my wife, and my wife and I just happened to have a little guy. We had a baby just not even a year ago, so family life is really good, and that obviously plays a huge role into some of the decisions that I make personally as an investor, and as she does as well. She actually controls the crypto, our crypto portfolio, and I control our securities portfolio. And it's one of the things that really just bring her and I even closer together than we already are. That's just one of the many parts of our relationship that I truly enjoy. But yeah, so getting back to why that's imperative, as you can tell, family matters a lot to me. So a lot of my investing strategies don't really have to do with today, but the future, because all this is kind of just going to go, ideally, not kind of, will go to our kin. You know, that's what it's all about. Just trying to make life easier for him, and to try to just give him a little bit of a boost up before he enters this harsh world that we live in. I know that sounds negative, but and so yeah, so if you can't imagine, I don't trade my stocks. I just buy. And it's been a few years of just doing that strategy. Not gonna lie, it's not easy. Definitely not easy. Definitely something that I wish people maybe would have taught me how to be better at in the beginning, and what to expect. But again, with this market, I don't think anyone can really foresee the future or be able to tell somebody what's going to happen with a certain sector. Again, so I'm trying to figure out if this is going to be a vlog style or just an update style. But again, this video will be posted so you guys can kind of just see basically how it all started. Hopefully we look back and be like, oh crap, that's crazy that was the first video, right? And getting back to things that will be discussed on this channel, be focusing on market behavior. I will be focusing on market sentiment, and I'll have a narrow focus on certain sectors, including 3D printing, genomics, data, crypto, and I guess Mount Fang, because, you know, they do control about, what, 40% of the NASDAQ, and it's almost very close there with how much they control of the Dow as well. And those all play a huge role into how this market behaves. Specific stocks that I will probably be discussing on a daily. Again, I don't really know how it's going to go, if I'm going to just hit you guys with some facts about, hey, this just happened with this stock. So, or if I'm just going to tell you, hey guys, it was a green day. I don't really know yet. I'm still trying to figure that out in my head. I'm probably overthinking it. But what you probably want to know is that, like, crypto this week has been actually up. The trajectory over the week, like for Ethereum especially, has gone up about 12%. NNDM has been trending up. That's a stock that I really like. Palantir is a stock that I really like. Bingo is a stock I really like. Buy now, pay later. That whole space, Afterpay, Klarna, Affirm, those are all stocks that I really like. 3D printing, or not 3D, but 3D desktop metals. Sorry. Desktop metals is something I really like. 23andMe, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, Microsoft, and anything that has to do with those stocks, this is the right place for you to go. Now, if you want to go look at commodities, Forex, futures, other world, what do you call it? World markets, this probably won't be the place. And as someone that enjoys YouTube, the reason I'm making this is just to kind of maybe speak to people that are like me, that are willing to invest into the future, patient, and kind of have a good idea of how they're going to enter the market and how to block out some of the noise that comes with the entertainment side of YouTube, and just of the market in general, whether it's from Bloomberg or CNBC. All these places need to make sure you come back. So headlines do a lot. Even, oh my gosh, where am I? Seeking Alpha, that's another one. Like, headlines help pay, and they don't even have real analysts sometimes. Tip traders. So everything I'm mentioning right now, these are the things that I focus on and that I pay attention to. And the reason why I pay attention to it daily, one, I don't think it's healthy to pay attention daily if you can't stomach it. I think you need to know how to look at the bigger picture, kind of be forward-minded, and use it to your advantage to kind of see how these stocks are moving, because sometimes you might be buying at a price that's too high, and unfortunately you just have to kind of bite that bullet if you really believe in the company. Whereas if you start having a bird's eye view of the market, you can still hop into those same companies that you like, but just be patient enough to wait and then kind of like hop on that bad boy. You know what I mean? My goal is to, one, probably not be drinking while I'm recording videos, but I hope to get better with each video. I will start putting up images of some of the data graphs that I look at. I will just kind of we'll be focusing on market cap, share structure, and anything with these companies regarding their white paper announcements. So if there's an announcement on any of those stocks that I mentioned, and as we keep going, you'll also hear other stocks I'm interested in, what stocks I pay attention to within a sector to see how they have an influence on other sectors or other companies within, because that matters a lot. And one of my main goals is to just be able to have you guys kind of follow me on the long-term investing journey, either daily or every other day, and I hope it's enjoyable. And again, I hope to make these videos about 10 to 15 minutes long, depending on the data. And so it's going to be more of like a vlog style, not so much of a computerized style of just talking points. So it's a little bit of both, but I think that's what will kind of make this a little bit more interesting. You'll get to know me a little bit more, and I feel like as you get to know the person, you get to understand their decisions with their investing. Because I feel like sometimes when you're watching on YouTube, you don't really know them. You know their character, and their character is one thing, how they move is another. And for me, some of these things, they don't coincide. And to me, anyone that I enjoy on YouTube or on like a CNBC, even Bloomberg, is just authenticity. As long as people are consistent, authentic, then that's all I'd ask for, because none of us are alone in this journey. But it does suck to be played, or to realize that some of your favorite people that you're watching in the in the YouTube space are all, just entertainers. Like, I understand it's entertainment, but what I'm hoping with this vlog is more of like, I'm gonna let you know how it is. I'm gonna let you know how I feel when I watch the market. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that's all bad. And then there's other days I look at the market, I'm like, whoa, you're a genius. And perfect example today, like, I noticed that crypto went up pretty good percent, like all like 13-14% moves today on a few, like ADA, Ethereum, and Bitcoin. And I told my wife, I was like, hey, because I already knew, I just wanted to see her reaction. I was like, hey, did you check crypto? And she says, what's the point? It's not like I'm gonna sell. And I was thinking to myself, well, damn, ain't that true? That is true. But sometimes it's nice just to check, And I think by checking and knowing the market, it allows you to even be even more future-minded with how you save, how you spend. Because, dude, in like 2 days, I could spend maybe $120 on food. Think about it. You can go to a Jamaican restaurant that costs like $40. Then you go to a Thai restaurant that costs like $42. You're like $82 right there. Now, you want to get some ice cream or something after that, you're already $110. Why not just invest that into something? Whereas if you feel like you want to waste that money, throw it into the market. And it may not come back today, tomorrow, but when it comes back, it comes. You just have to be patient and understand how and what you're investing in. So with this vlog, I will also be going over fundamentals of the companies that I thoroughly enjoy, and like what has attracted me to them. For example, companies that are debt free, those stand out to me, because at the end of the day, you can't go bankrupt if you don't own anyone. So that's something big to think about. And you're not going to close up shop with no debt. Now, do you need working capital? Absolutely. But that's just something that sticks out to me. And I know that there's a lot of companies that have debt, that's good debt. But then there's companies that don't have debt, have cash on hand, have reserves, and future thinking, aka like a company like Palantir. Those are companies that I thoroughly just can't wait to see. Like, I have benchmark goals in my mind for how many shares I want per company. And then the funny thing is, after I hit those goals, they just get bigger and bigger, because to me, I just think equity is what is most important. In this vlog, I'll tell you some of the steps that I took starting out investing. I'll hopefully maybe get into where we're at investing, some of our decisions that we make as a couple, that I make independently, and how this has kind of just changed the way I look at spending and investing in quality of time and future and the present. It's just, I think, to me, the market is one of the most interesting things. And I know everybody has their thing, but to me, it's just one of those things that I thoroughly enjoy. Besides making music, and besides doing my job, being a dad, and just being a family man, I love my life. And even with the stresses that come with this market, I much rather be dealing with these kind of stresses than the stresses of how are we gonna get food on the table? Do we have enough money for gas? Those are things I never want to deal with again in my life, because I know what it's like. I know what that's like. And so hopefully this vlog kind of just allows other people to be like, dude, you can start from nothing and really get to other places. I saw one YouTuber today was talking about what he was doing like 10 years ago as a Walgreens worker, making like $825, and just now just doing the damn thing. And that's what I'm saying. 10 years sounds like a long time when you look at it from beginning, but when you check back, you're like, damn, 10 years went by fast. My wife and I are about to be married for 10 years. We're closer to 10 years than 0 years. Just hit 8. Or not so much married, sorry, that's wrong. We've been together for 8 years, going on 9 years. But to me, it's crazy. It's crazy to me to think that, how fast time goes by. And getting back to the money, if time can go by that fast of starting from nothing and getting to something, I'd much rather be on that journey than going in a circle and trying to figure out how to get nothing and get a little bit of something, have that little bit of joy. I'd rather grind it out, wait it out, be patient, and when it hits, have a plan. That's the other thing too, have a plan. And so again, this video is kind of like long, because again, I don't know if I'm gonna post it, but I probably will, and just let it be out there. And that's something my cousin and I, he's really into the market too, that we discuss. Always have to have a plan on what you would do if such and such goes the way that you foresee it to go. Because when it happens, it can happen fast and you can miss it, or you need to just have plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. And that's kind of what I hope to bring to this vlog. I'll be going over some of how the days go and how they're affecting plans and what plans come and how I came to where I am today and where I see myself in a few years and where we see our portfolios going. So again, this will be Stock Talk with ErikAnthony, and I hope you enjoy the show.